All right,
can you hear
he's
me?
on now. There he is.
You guys can hear me?
Okay, take 2. This is like making a movie, a film.
Hi, Aidyn Boren.
Hi,
This is Aidyn Boren, yeah.
Hi,
Aidyn.
guys.
This is Aidyn again. Tell us a little bit what you just told us a while ago when nobody could hear you.
Well, it is district basketball time here in Leedey, Oklahoma, but we cannot get off our A game because all that AlineCleo needs is one shining moment, and it could catapult them over us. Even though they are 0-22, it doesn't matter.
Hey, Aidyn, keep that microphone right in front of your mouth there real quick for you. There we go.
Every team is 0-0 when it comes to playoffs, and any game can catapult them to an even bigger state, regionals, area, whichever one they want. If they just have that one shining moment and that mentality, they could go over any team. You've seen teams like my freshman year with the team with Jack and Pablo and Drake. We made it all the way to state unranked when we weren't even expected to go out of regionals. And last year, our girls made it all the way to state, even though nobody expected them to. Beating Arnett twice when they had beat them twice in the regular season, or once. I don't remember what it was. So, yes.
You're right. In playoffs, anything can happen.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
It's like March Madness, but the high school version.
Yes.
How do you feel like the Lady Bison have looked this whole season put together up until now? And I know we talked about it's playoffs now. How do you feel like the Lady Bison have done thus far?
So we have had our ups and downs. They've had their ups and downs. There's been those games where we've just let down, but there have been other games where we've just shined. And in playoffs, this is what we need. No matter what, this is where we need to hit our peak. This is where it really matters. And doesn't matter. We could have been 0-22 to start to playoffs, but now this is when it really is. Everybody's 0-0, and time for us to get ready.
It's do or die time tonight.
Do or die. Win or go home is the first game of districts.
It is.
So
it is. Thank you, Aidyn Boren, for your pregame. We'll come back to you at halftime
of
the girls' action and get your thoughts on the halftime. Let's see that crowd behind you. Is there some cheering section behind you?
Show the crowd. Show the crowd.
Let's see the Leedey cheer squad.
They want to see the crowd.
They want, yeah. Let's get them guys in there.
Cheering.
Can you
start cheering?
Maybe you can get them pumped up. Maybe start the wave with them, Aidyn.
Everybody look this way. There they are. And you can wave at the camera. There's some of the Leedey. We might want to, zoom out maybe just a little bit.
We tend to get a little rowdy at playoff time as we start getting ready for dress up night.
There's some familiar faces.
Are you ready for playoff?
I'm so ready.
There you go. Brogan Devlin right there, senior. All right, thank you, Aidyn Boren.
Thank you, guys.
We'll come back a little bit later, okay?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen. Right
hey,
there
guys.
he is.
Aidyn is courtside.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. Hopefully everybody else can hear you as well.
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts on this first half of play. And will we score 100 points tonight, Aidyn?
I don't know. If this were the boys playing, Coach Carpenter probably would not let us score 100 points. He'd probably let us go to 99 and tell us that we'd be running down and backs.
Do we just quit shooting the ball, Aidyn?
No more layups, only shoot threes?
I don't know. I think they might stall on us.
We're shooting the ball pretty well from the three-point line, to be honest.
Yeah, we are shooting fairly well from the three-point line. And so I think Aline might try and stall. I don't know how well that'll go, but
I don't think they can stall when they're down by this many.
Well, I think they're going to try to let that clock, work that clock down. I think just walking the ball up the floor, just little things I've seen the first half, looks like they're just going to try to get this to keep the ball in their hands as much as possible, because we know when the Lady Bison get the ball in our hands, we're putting it through the hoop, and everybody's going to score. Everybody has scored already. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to try and get the 100 bomb or if we're going to calm down this second half. Don't know.
I like the intensity, though, even though, I understand, but I like how hard we're playing and how we're still going for loose balls and steals. And it's hard to, as a player, I was always struggled to ever pull myself down to that level.
Yeah. I don't know Coach Beer's policy on 100-point games, but I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yes,
there's a fine line at this time in the season. I think there's a fine line between your team learning how to play all 4 quarters with intensity so that you're prepared for the rest of the season and pulling back. So there's a fine line somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Hard to know. We're not in this situation very often. But nonetheless, Lady Bison coming out, shooting a high percentage, getting a lot of easy layups, obviously, but still hitting some 3-points and some putbacks, make good free throws. We're shooting a high percentage from the charity stripe. So things are just falling our way. The Bison are on the move and doing it in a fine, big fashion.
And if this boys game tomorrow is anything like this, I've already heard some jokes in the student section saying we should only let Luke Puffenbarger score and see how many points he could get.
Maybe just a dunk contest.
Maybe just a dunk contest with only 1 or 2 contestants on the same team.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess we'll find out.
Well, you're doing a good job, Aidyn Boren, down there.
You.
Ladies and gentlemen, Aidyn Boren, our sideline reporter. We're going to try to do this throughout the playoffs, especially since we're here at Leedey on our home floor, testing out this new technology that they got through a grant and in other ways. So thanks to all the people who had a part of that. Mr. McFall, Eric McFall, a shout out to him for setting it all up. So glad to have Aidyn on the sideline. The students there behind you. Tell them not to lose their intensity. We've got to keep that level up no matter what. And be ready to come back tomorrow night. The boys will come back, all right?
All right.
Aidyn, anything else before we go to court action?
Nothing really I can say.
Aidyn? Are you having fun?
We're having fun.
You look good in your green, your black tie, looking sharp there. Your mom, did your mom dress you?
No, I did. I picked everything out.
I'm just joking.
I tied my own tie for this.
You tied your own tie. Oh, boy.
So
you know who taught me to tie a tie?
Who?
Coach Carpenter. And you know Coach Carpenter's left-handed. So guess how I tie my tie?
How?
Left-handed.
Oh.
And ask me am I left-handed? Absolutely not. I am completely right-handed, except when it comes to tying a tie.
Well,
and I tie my tie left-handed because that's how he taught me.
I watched a YouTube video on how to do it, made by Jason Tatum himself.
Oh, yeah?
Boston Celtics small forward.
Yeah, I know him.
Yep, so
yeah,
that's how I learned.
Well, this may be a close to a 100-point game, if not a 100-point game. Just depends on how the second half goes. But that first quarter, we scored almost 40 points. So we, 39-3 at the end of one, 64-9 here at halftime. So, all right. Thank you, Aidyn Boren.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you so much.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.